Alright, guys. Well, it is OMW Draft number 3. And these are going to be the champions of OMW Raw and OMW SmackDown. And we're going to be adding one more championship. Oh, let's see if it focuses. The Pure Chaos Champion would be on SmackDown. So, let's get into drafting, guys. Since Raw did win the Survivor Series this year, the first draft pick for Raw is gonna be CM Punk. And for SmackDown, they will be drafting the reunited Bullet Club. So we got AJ Styles. We got my custom Jay White. We got Kenny Omega. And with that also Adam Cole. If y'all don't know, if y'all haven't watched the past one, I didn't have this one, but I had Adam Cole, Kenny Omega, and AJ Styles with Ben Balor early on as the Bullet Club. Yeah, they've reunited, and maybe they might go after the who I don't know who what I don't know what's next for the Bullet Club. And for Raw's second pick, they pick the Ring General Gunther. And for SmackDown, they draft the Bloodline, which the Tribal Chief, the Tribal Chief is Solo Sikoa. And while the Usos already drafted, Jay joined them because Roman picked Sami Zayn to help him over him. So now he's joined the Bloodline with their wise man, The Rock. They got Jacob Fatu and Solo's right hand man, Samoa Joe. So yeah, they draft those. And for Raw's next pick, they pick the Undisputed Era, which consists of the Young Bucks, which are the tag team champions right now, so they're already on Raw. With Ricochet, Bobby Fish, Roderick Strong as the leader of the Undisputed Era, and the muscle of the group, Bobby Lashley. So yeah, they'll be joining the Young Bucks on Raw. And for SmackDown's next pick, they draft they draft Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay will be joining SmackDown. And for Raw, they draft Seth Rollins and Buddy Murphy, the Messiah and the Disciple. the Monday Night Messiah. And SmackDown picks, SmackDown drafts, Ilya Dragunov, one of the longest reigning OMW World Heavyweight or World Champions. He had held it for at least a year, and he's probably looking for gold. And Raw's next draft pick is going to be Braun Breaker. I know he's hungry for gold because he had lost his to Wheeler Yuta, which is currently the Cruiserweight champion, or the next gen champion, as I call it. Now it's SmackDown's pick, and they draft Cody Rhodes. And Raw's next pick is the New Day, which consists, well, I only have two, which consists of Big E and Kofi Kingston. They'll be going after the Raw Tag Team Champions this upcoming Raw and SmackDown OMW Raw and SmackDown highlights, which are just going to be a compilation of both. And SmackDown, with their next draft pick, is going to be none other than Daniel Bryan. Or Bryan Danielson, whatever you want to call him. So, he probably will be one of the contenders for the Pure Chaos Championship. And for Raw's next pick, they'd be getting Randy Orton. Which, if y'all don't know, RK Bro is officially done. At WrestleMania, Randy Orton turned on Matt Riddle because he's tired of losing. And SmackDown's next pick is John Cena. Oh my. Yeah. John Cena. Which he is yet to win a world title in OMW. But maybe he'll win one soon. Raw's next pick is going to be Damian Priest, who returned at the Royal Rumble from a long hiatus and was eliminated by CM Punk. But he might be winning, or he will be competing for either the Next Gen Champion or the North American Champion, or even maybe the Intercontinental Champion. Who knows? And for SmackDown, they pick the Money in the Bank winner, Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler is also yet to win a world title, but he has won the Intercontinental Championship. So, yeah, at least he's been a champion. And Raw drafts the Rated R Superstar Edge. And SmackDown drafts. He made his debut helping out Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly with Daniel Bryan. helping with Daniel Bryan as well. And his in-ring debut was in the Royal Rumble, Carmelo Hayes. And Raw drafts, the Scottish Warrior, who had beaten JD McDonough in the most chaotic match I've ever made. There was bloodshed everywhere. Drew McIntyre. I'm gonna keep him in the world title scene. If anything, maybe an Intercontinental Champion. That'd be the lowest. And for SmackDown, they draft. Oh, his head fell off. Ain't no way it fell. No way it fell all the way over there. Sorry, the head fell off. Alright, for SmackDown, they draft Dean Ambrose, who has also yet not been able to win a world title. But maybe that'll be changing because SmackDown is the land of opportunity. And next for Raw, they draft a former general manager, and he also made his in-ring debut at WrestleMania. Sadly, did not win his wrestling debut match, but he was the runner-up. Orange Cassidy, or as some would say, GM, General Manager Cassidy, GM Cassidy, will be going to Raw. And for SmackDown's next pick, they pick Christian. Yeah, I did like a little head swap. But yeah, Christian will be joining SmackDown. I'm sorry for the shaking camera. My hands are always shaky for some reason. And Raw drafts a former WWE champion. Maybe he's looking to get back into the world title scene. But as of right now, he hasn't been seen since the last time. Since he lost his world champion, Austin Theory. By getting cashed in by Johnny Gargano. In this past episode, Johnny Gargano lost to Finn Balor. So Finn Balor is your current WWE champion now. But now he's on Raw. So he's not going to get a chance to get the OMW World Champion back. But he can go for the OMW World Heavyweight Champion, which is the biggest prize on Raw. SmackDown drafts Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross has been fighting. He's been fighting for here and there. Hasn't won a championship match. I don't even know if he's won a. I think he has won, but like that was in the way beginning of OMW. But he hasn't won a match since. He's been close to winning the IC title, but hopefully that will change on SmackDown. For Raw, their next pick is a former OMW World Champion, LA Knight. Maybe he'll go and win more titles, hopefully more titles in the future on Raw. And for SmackDown's next pick, it's going to be Triple H. Triple H is also looking for a world title opportunity. And luckily, he got drafted to the land of opportunity, SmackDown. Raw's next pick is going to be a man who also returned and won, or didn't even. It ended in a no contest because he got low blowed at WrestleMania by Swerve Strickland. Kevin Owens, who made his return at the Rumble, he'll be going to Raw. Maybe look for gold or get back. Maybe get past the rivalry with Swerve. SmackDown drafts one of the best tag teams to ever do it, but have not got gold yet. The Hardy Boys. Matt and Jeff are gonna probably battle out with the Usos, maybe the Bloodline in general. Who knows anymore? Because as of right now, the Bloodline has not changed brands in the longest time. So they have taken over SmackDown. Maybe that'll change since they have another faction rivalry with the Bloodline. Because they did take away Adam Cole's and Kyle O'Reilly's tag team ship. But Kyle O'Reilly is out on injury. But he will be drafted to Raw. I'm going to break them up because I feel like Kyle O'Reilly would be a better pick solo. So he'll be heading to Raw. Maybe he'll be going for the next gen, maybe North American Championship. Who knows? But I know he will be a singles competitor. And for SmackDown's next pick, they pick one of the most underutilized people in OMW as of right now. He had to relinquish his North American champion, and he tried to get it back. He made his debut. He returned and lost, and hasn't been seen since. It was going to be Keith Lee. Keith Lee will be heading to SmackDown. And Raw's next pick is going to be Matt Riddle, who had been betrayed by his tag partner at WrestleMania. And maybe they'll continue their feud going forward. But who knows? SmackDown drafts one of the best to ever do it, Neville. And we'll go over some free agents. It's going to be Brock Lesnar, The Undertaker, we got Heath Slater, damn, he does not want to stand up. Omos. These are going to be all free agents, so they're going to be moving in between brands. So they can be on any show at any time. Because these people are not restricted to just one brand. They can move freely. We also got Braun Strowman, And making his debut as the best, hottest free agent out there, Velveteen Dream. So yep, will be the free agents. They'll be allowed to free roam any brand they like. They can cause major anarchy because no brand will be safe because they can just jump ship whenever they want. And for Raw's next pick, they go with a good but some hasn't won a singles title yet, but maybe will in the future. Andrade. SmackDown picks. One of my favorite, Cameron Grimes. Raw drafts. Swerve Strickland. SmackDown drafts. JD McDonough, who hasn't been seen in a while since that grueling match with Drew McIntyre. And now Raw, the former Raw general manager, Baron Corbin, who used his power to be a corrupt general manager and stole Finn Balor's United States champion by having Kevin Owens beat him up. And SmackDown's next pick, Sami Zayn, who is always running in, having runs in with the Bloodline. So maybe he'll be fighting them too. Fighting them some more. Raw picks, one of the most awesome tag teams in the world. The Miz and Damian Sandow, who have been SmackDown champions before. SmackDown drafts. MJF. Raw drafts. The Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. SmackDown drafts. Mustafa Ali and Dijak. Retribution. Raw drafts. Angel Garza. SmackDown drafts. Sammy Guevara. Raw drafts. Chad Gable, former United States champion until the Masked Man attacked him at WrestleMania and won and beat him for his United States champion. SmackDown drafts. Brody Lee, who has been a one-time Intercontinental champion on OMW. Raw drafts. The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, who hasn't been seen in quite a while since he disappeared before Seth Rollins could even pin him after the double foot stomp. SmackDown's next pick are Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne, the New Catch Republic. And now Raw drafts one of the best luchadors, Rey Mysterio. SmackDown drafts a very glorious man, Robert Roode. Raw drafts Chris Jericho, who had debuted with the tag team Y2AJ, but he's now making his way to Raw. SmackDown drafts Jack Swagger. Raw drafts Austin Aries. SmackDown drafts Johnny Gargano. Raw drafts Wardlow. SmackDown drafts Wes Lee. Raw drafts Kalisto. Who also is a who beat JD McDonough on his devilish reign, his reign of terror as Cruiserweight Champion. SmackDown drafts Batista. Raw drafts Rich Swann. SmackDown drafts Sheamus. Raw drafts Jack Gallagher. SmackDown drafts Rob Van Dam. The whole freaking show. Raw drafts Otis, a former Next Gen champion who beat Kenny Omega for the Next Gen champion. SmackDown drafts Santos Escobar. Raw drafts Tyson Kidd. SmackDown drafts Alberto Del Rio. And last pick for Raw is Ty Dillinger. Alright guys, well that was it for the draft, the brand split for OMW draft number 3. We got the piles of SmackDown and Raw. And yeah, well, I hope y'all enjoyed. We'll probably be doing the drafts more like this now. And guys, get ready for OMW Survivor Series 3. The first Survivor Series OMW SmackDown won, and this past one OMW Raw won. So now we should get ready and see who wins this third battle for the brand superiority. Thank y'all for watching. Like, subscribe.